We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox. It's Interleague Baseball on the show. Dallas Keuchel will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Here's George Springer having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball.
Hit high and deep to left field. Going back is the center fielder, still ranging back. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup, and he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Batting third.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
And that's the second out. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, and he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside and low, 2-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. Luis Castillo is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
At the plate, Nick Madrigal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Batting second. The shortstop.
Now in the box, Tim Anderson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Madrigal rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and the White Sox have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Batting first, the left fielder.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Batting fourth.
In now, Jose Abreu. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Abreu is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jose Abreu is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Anderson at second. Jimenez is over at first with one away. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit.
Second and third here, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. So, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll find. New. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
On to first, and they get them both.
Batting 7.
Digging in, Niko Goodrum. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 9.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now back.
Into the box now, Nick Madrigal. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 2 full. It's the White Sox 2 and the Cubs 1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding into the box, Nico Horner, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2 is a changeup that misses, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in George Springer. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So he's into second base here with a double to begin the home third. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the... Ouch, that one hit him. Digging in, Jose Abreu looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In the dirt here. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoán Moncada. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Count even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
We got 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And it's in time to get him. But they do play to run on the play.
Now back, the designated hitter. Robinson.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Fouled off. With runners in scoring position this season, Cano is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
Springer has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down, and with that, the side. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 28 on the season, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
At the plate now, Chris Bryant. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Still 1-2. Here it comes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. Left side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Javier Baez. He singled his last time up. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Another full count pitch home. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in, Will Myers. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. 8th home run on the season for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nick Madrigal. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Fastball just inside.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So here's Yoan Moncada, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Your attention, please.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. White Sox will strand 3 through 4. We're tied at 4. Digging in to try it again, Austin Romine. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he fouls this one off. Count still at 1-2. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. So stepping in, Nico Horner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down. George Springer the next to hit. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting...
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Runner at first following the error. And digging in is the veteran DH, Anthony Rizzo. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
2-2 the count.
5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Luis Robert. Liner towards second, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Here's Robbie Cano now, 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Runner goes for second. Hit on the ground to short. Baez has it. The throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard. The tag, and he is out. Stepping up now, Nomar Mazara. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's 0 for 4. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
Liner toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night. Praying to get 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
To the plate now, Chris Bryant. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
The 1-2 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Four is our score as we play the 6th. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
The first baseman, number 5.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Will Myers.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
3-2 now.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Into the box, Niko Goodrum. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hit hard to the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nick Madrigal. He's 2 for 3 thus far. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, ball 3 here. Hey, and the White Sox would love to start it in and get that leadoff guy on. They'd love to get a leadoff walk right here.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The batter, number 7.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Romine is under it. 2 gone.
Now that
Ready once again, Eloy Jimenez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. The 1-1 home. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
the batter, number 2. Second base.
At the plate, Nico Horner. He was a ground out victim last time up. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a drive out to left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Now a line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
He'll try again. 1-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Hard liner toward short. And boy, the Cubs have come to play as this is good for extra bases as well. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Connor Sadzeck comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 58.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler. Fouled off. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. 1-2 now. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Working for the punch out and the offering. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. Brian Abreu gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home. Nick Gordon is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field.
Here's the pitch.
Number 1.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. In now, Yoan Moncada.
Ball 3.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Base is empty here with nobody out. Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, the bottom fell out of it.
Payoff pitch one more time. Hit to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping into the box, Luis Robert. Last time through was a base hit. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So they'll make him.
Incomplete. Now pitching for the Cubs. Number 38.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In there. Now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in, Nomar Mazara. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. White Sox pick. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. Robert, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. So in now, Nolan Jones will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Racing back the center fielder at the track, the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. 19th home run for him on the season, and they take a 7-5 lead. At the plate, Austin Romine. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Towards second. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs. Kyle Schwarber will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him.
Second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Trey Wingener answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
balls.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
At a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So here's Jose Abreu. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the... Steve Cishek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try...
Number 31.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Cishek was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Count 3-1.
Ground ball left side. Moncada has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. George Springer will stand in again as they're back at the top of the order, and will go back here as well. This is when he led off the ball game as he really gets him off to a fast start with a solo home run. A ball and 2 strikes.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Anthony Rizzo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs strand 1. They're still up 7-5. Craig Kimbrell is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 46.
All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting. The center fielder.
Ready now for the White Sox, Luis Robert. It was a walk in his last trip. 2 balls and a strike now. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
In the dirt. Throw goes over to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. A man at third with 1 away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Nomar Mazara. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. 1-2 now. The White Sox down to their last strike. Hit sharply on the ground. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, two-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Hot shot towards the hole, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. John Ryan Murphy will be summoned down to two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Into the box, Nick Madrigal. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the good guys are going to walk off as winners. He is.
Man, that has to hurt. But in the other clubhouse, it's got to feel awfully good. They battled on every pitch, every at-bat. They found a way to scratch 3 runs across to win it. Impressive, to say the least.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player.